Hari Om, Namaste. Am I audible? Yes, I think my microphone is working. Good. Okay, let us begin the class with Prarthana. Gururev gatihi, gurumev bhaje, gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave, na guroh paramam, shishurasmi guroh. Matirasti Guru, Mama Pahi Guru. This is Sura Saraswati Sabha Turiya second paper class. The name of the course is Anuvada Pradeepa. After the introduction class, we have entered the first lesson today. I hope all the students have taken the first class, the introductory class, and are clear with the purpose of this course, are clear with lot of things around this course, around the contents of this course. What the Anuvada is, I don't think anybody has any doubts regarding this. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the end. Any questions, any kind of content related, you can ask me. Okay. We are going to do the first lesson today from the book. I hope you all have got the books, or else the material will be given to you. Okay, this material will come to you. Then you can prepare through this. Even if you don't have the book, you are not missing anything. Don't feel bad about it. Oh, we are staying somewhere away. I'm not able to have the book, but please get the book. Okay, so once we are doing something related to the some samstha, we have to take the book. That is the respect we give to the samstha and to the book also. Okay, so we are having the book in the digital form doesn't mean that we are having the physical book. Always the touch of the book is a very, very important factor when we study something. Okay, so have that feeling with you. Don't miss it. Arrange for the books if you didn't till now. Astu. Now we'll go into the title of today's lesson, that is Bhave Prayoga. Intransitive passive voice. The bracket should close at intransitive. It closed at passive. I'm sorry, it is passive voice only. But it is intransitive verb related. Bhave Prayoga. We as beginners of Sanskrit have underwent lot of knowledge. We have underwent the knowledge. It's like a suffering. Okay, yes, we undergo a suffering. We also undergo knowledge. Okay, yes, it comes with some suffering. When we studied in the beginning, we had some basic knowledge, but this is an exam level, and I'm not going to talk about exam anymore. I'm talking about the contents. This is the only beginning when I will speak about the exams. Otherwise, I really don't take it as a very welcome thing that always keeping on reminding the students about the exam. Oh, you'll have it, you'll have it. Okay, you'll have it, no problem. Okay, don't worry about it. You'll be doing it as well. But the important thing is updating the knowledge according to your requirement, according to your whatever the course demands, whatever the the samstha people want you to be at such a stage, you have to be. I'm sorry, I did not put the background. I hope it's okay. It's okay. Like let's continue with that. It's like Vyoma stand. I did not put that thing. Excuse me for that. Now, when we studied the Bhave Prayoga in the beginning, we had studied like Kartari, Karmani, Bhave. The three things like that we had understood this concept. But there is a twist here for those who don't know it until now. So the Prayoga is of three kinds. That's what we had studied in the beginning. Kartari, Karmani, Bhave. That's what people keep saying. But that is not the case. The case is the Sakarmakas have kartari and karmani. Akarmakas have kartari and bhave. This is how they are divided. I'll come back again. The sakarmaka dhatus, the verbs which are transitive, which are along with karma, which accept karma. For example, I hope this is very basic concept, but still I always keep the basic beginner students in my vision whenever I teach something. So I'll give this concept to them without expecting much like prerequisites. Oh, you should have known this. I'm not that kind. That's why please bear with me. Those who are of the higher standard, please bear with me for these basic details. The sakarmakas are those verbs which accept the object, that is karma. What is that? For example, the bird is flying. The boy is flying a kite. This is the best example. The boy is flying a kite. So ask the kriya, ask the object, flying what or flying whom or something like that. So flying what? Kite is the answer. The bird is flying. Flying what? Quickly the student will say the bird. But the boy is flying the kite. Flying what is kite, not the boy. Now the bird is flying. Flying what? None. There is no answer. So such kinds of verbs which do not have an answer for a question, doing what? So then that is called an intransitive verb. Where there is an answer like kite, then it is called sakarmaka, transitive. So for the sakarmakas, there is a karmani prayoga in the passive voice, whatever we call active and passive. So there are two kinds of passive voices in Sanskritam. One is karmani, one is bhave. Okay, so sakarmakas have kartari and karmani. Akarmakas, that is intransitive verbs, have kartari and bhave. So they are entirely different concepts. Don't mix up with the karmani and bhave at any point of time. They are entirely different. Astu. Entirely different in their application wise. Okay, because we don't have an object. So I'll teach what happens in a sentence and how the structure is changed. It all will follow. Please be with me. And wherever you have a question, you can ask. You don't miss it. I mean, don't think that you are disturbing me. You can not raise hands, but write in the question answer. I will refer to it whenever one concept is finished, one slide is finished. I will refer to the question answer. If something related to this concept is there, until there, I will answer. Otherwise, if it is related to some other issue, non-content related, then I will answer in the end. This is how the class will go on. Now, when we come to Bhave Prayoga, it is almost like Karma Vachya, but different in some aspects. Some aspects are related, some aspects are different. I say different to keep that clarity. Okay, in the beginning only if I say, oh, Bhave is nothing, it's all Karmani, Karmani. Then you'll be, oh, wow, Karmani, I know Karmani, then done. You'll think like that. That's why I want to tell you that it is worth to some extent, not 100%. Now the pratyas will be Atmanepadi ending. People sometimes, I want to tell a few things here regarding Atmanepadi. So there is something called Parasmaipadi, there is something called Atmanepadi. When the verb ends with ti forms, that is a separate set of like pratyas, ti, taha, anti, si, tha, tha, mi, vaha, maha, etc. That is called Parasmaipadi. What is Atmanepadi? Te, ite, ante, etc. We had all this in the Anuvada Pradeepa-1, part 1 course. In that, I had explained this. Go back and refer to that lesson. You can always connect to this with this. Astu. So now this Atmanepadi pratyas continue to be there with the Bhave Prayoga also. So they will end with the te, ite, ante, te, ete, ante. You can say like that. Te, ethe, dve, he, avahe, amahe. So this is how it goes. Okay, so Atmanepadi vat. Now here there is a pause. What is the pause for? The Karmani Prayogas will have all that. Te, ite, ante, etc. Bhave Prayoga is going to have only one. Let us see how. This applies to only akarmaka dhatus, those who don't take karma. Akarmakas are allergic of karma. Okay, they don't like karma at all. They are like viragis. Okay, so the viragis will not do any karma. Right? They are off. They are like off karma plan. So that's why these akarmakas say, oh no, we have nothing to do with karma. Just stay away. Oh karma, please stay away. So karma cannot be with akarmakas. So they are called akarmaka, non-karmakas. And all the lakaras will have the bhave rupas. The bhave prayoga rupas will be there with all the lakaras. There are 10 lakaras for the beginners who do not know this. There are 10 lakaras. Okay, let vartamane, late Veda, etc. Late is in Veda. And even if we remove Veda, it will not be 9 because Vidhiling lakara, ling lakara will become 2, Vidhiling and Ashirling. By that it again becomes 10. So actually there are 11, but we don't say there are 11. There are dashalakaras only we say. So we leave the late Veda, very much we will leave it off. Okay. Now, the difference between karma vachya and bhava vachya is also called bhava vachya. It's not just bhave prayoga, but it's also bhava vachya. It always takes the prathama purusha ekavachana rupam. There's a good news for you. Okay. So it will not take all the 9 forms, the 3 into 3 grid that we studied. Titaha, ante, sithatha, or te, ite, ante, whatever. It will not take all that. It will take only one. Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Always. Okay. This is a good news. So there are some less forms to by heart learn and get used. Okay. So be comfortable at this point of your learning. Then the sentence structure. I promised to tell you. The sentence structure is a very important. See, there is one in any language. Let us come to general terms because this is a very big course. It's a very big understanding that you need to develop. Let me give you some points which are deeper. There is a language. Language is full of sounds. One language will have one sound for a particular object denotion. The denotion happens through certain set of sounds, the order. In another language, another set. Now there is a something which is called grammatical concept like vibhakti, case, okay? The prathama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti, etc. There are certain concepts like visheshana bhava, visheshya bhava, etc. So all these concepts are like meta language we use for defining them in one language. The same concept will be there in another language, but with a different sound set. Okay. So now bhave prayoga or bhavavachya is one concept in any language. And now we are seeing how it works in Sanskritam, how it is applied in Sanskrita. So this clarity you must all bear. Whenever you are working with a language, you should always bear this in mind. It's a different sound set. Second point is the structure and all will a little differ from the other. Of course it will. So in Telugu, for those who know Telugu, badu. We use the badu as a, in Kannada also I know, but I forgot about it anyway. I don't know many languages, so please bear with me. In English, we do it like it is done. The work is done. Okay, like that. But work is done is a karmani prayoga. It is slept by him. Yeah, sleep is a very famous akarmaka dhatu. We don't do any karma, right, in the sleep. So there is no object. That is why sleeping is a akarmaka dhatu. So atadi cheta padukobadindi. This is how the atadu padukunnadu is an active statement. That is the attadi prayoga. Atadi cheta padukobadindi is the karmani prayoga. Bhave prayoga, because sleep is a I don't think other languages make this difference of bhave and karmani. I think I came across only Sanskritam. In Telugu also, they don't say this is like some other prayoga. They only say it's karmani prayoga. Okay, so karmani, I never bothered, like until I studied Sanskritam, I never bothered that there can be something else as bhave. Long time passed before I could understand why this bhave is there, what exactly. Like this. Also, some self-study, some teaching, some teaching from elders, some books study, something. Then the concepts got clear. So this is how it. So how it works, how it is applied. Now we are going to that point of discussion. The karta is very important. Okay, the karta will be there in the kartari. The karta will also be there in the karmani and bhave both. but the karta will be there in prathama in the kartari prayoga, and in the karmani prayoga the karta will be in the tritiya. In the bhave prayoga also the karta will be in tritiya. Please note down these points, though you will get these what you call mana these presentations, you all will get them, but please keep a notebook and pen and keep on writing whatever you are listening. Please develop that. Oh, people say if I write I will not be able to listen. Such people can stop, but others who have the activity, like who are capable of doing it, listening and writing, please do note these points. Okay, then the namapadas and the sarvanamas, like we say atadu in Telugu, saha in Sanskritam, avanu in Kannada. Okay, like that. I think avan in Tamil, I don't know. So these are the sarvanamas. All the sarvanamas and namapadas will be there in Tritiya Vibhakti only. So what is the prerequisite here? To learn the Bhave Prayoga, you must know all the Tritiya Vibhakti forms. Okay, and in all the three vachanas meanwhile. Okay, not just one vachana. Now, so when we talk of the rupas, we always we have a concept in Sanskritam that I have already discussed in the last classes. You must be very thorough with it until now. But for the beginners, when we talk of akaranta pumlinga, we talk of Rama Shabda as a model. When we talk of ikaranta strilinga, we talk of Mati as the model. When we talk of halanta napumsakalinga, takaranta, for example, we talk of Jagat. When we talk of sakaranta napumsakalinga, we talk of Manas. So like this, the halantas, the ajantas, they will have some model words which will tell how the other verbs are going to be modeled. I mean, other words are going to be used. The prayogas will always base themselves in the model word, whatever we are going to use. Even in German, it's like that. Even some languages, in Russian also. So they have a model word. So like the a ending feminine, the non-a ending, like the hal ending masculine. The Russian language has it. The German language has it. The Sanskritam language also has it. So this quality you should know, because you have to use the tritiya. Now you have to take care whichever word. If Rama comes, I will say Ramena. If Hari comes, I'll say Harena. If Guru comes, I'll say Gurena. Okay. God forbid. God bless me. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong. May he forgive me. So this kind of things are happening a lot because people are not conscious about these kinds of settings in a language. You should be conscious as not only just Vyoma students, but also as Sanskrit students, as also the representatives of a very, very age-old heritage called Sanskritam. Sanskritam एक धरोहर है हमारे लिए, वो बहुत गौरव की बात है. She is a very, very, very like high level, high pedestal. She's on a very high scale that we cannot measure her in the physical world terms. The way she works is a very is a gentle, subtle, and a very, very, very. There is no word in English that I can express. इतना सूक्ष्म होता है that you cannot imagine how she affects you, how she कैसे प्रभावित करती, how she makes an influence over you. You will never know. So respect her and take this point very, very carefully. So now you want to use a Tritiya Vibhakti. So the Tritiya Vibhakti forms will follow the patterns. Okay. Then the Bhave Rupas are shown here for Bhu Dhatu. Now, so Bhu is a Akarmaka Dhatu. Bhu Bhuyate. Like that. I will show in all the Lakaras how the forms are working. Okay. Lat Lakara, it is called Bhuyate. Lang Lakara, it is called Abhuyata. Not called, it is formed. The formation is Abhuyata. So there is an Adagama in the Lang Lakara. For your information, Lat is Vartamana Kala, and Lang is the Bhutakala, the Anadyatana Bhutakala. The Lot is the Ajnarthaka or the imperative mood. The form is Bhuyatam. Vidiling Lakara or the potential mood is the form is Bhuyeta. Now also meanwhile the endings are all in Atmanepadi. You can the te, ata, tam, eta, all these are Atmanepada forms. Now, Atmanepada endings, not forms. Okay, form is the whole word and ending is this part. E, te, you say ata like this. Then Ardha Dhatuka Lakaras. Now, let me explain what is Sarva Dhatuka and what is Ardha Dhatuka. The simple is a very large concept. It's a very, very big concept in the grammar. But for the beginners, for simply I can tell, please listen carefully. This is very important. Important, but I'll put it in short. The Sarva Dhatuka Lakaras accept the Vikarana Pratyayam inside the Dhatu. The Ardha Dhatuka Lakaras have nothing to do with the Vikarana Pratyayam. There is one Vibhaga called Ganas. Okay, there is one kind of Vibhaga of Dasha Ganas, 10 Ganas, the Bhwadi, Yadadi, Tudadi, Chid, all that, Churadi, etc. All that applies to only these 4 Lakaras. The Ardha Dhatuka Lakaras have nothing to do with those Ganas. Oh, then how can we work with them? We work with 2 kinds of concepts. One is the ending of the dhatu. If it is a verb like vowel ending, we will work with the upadha when it is a halanta ending, or sometimes with the ending of the hal. Okay, whatever the hal is, we'll continue from there. In this case of the Bhave Prayoga, we will continue with the ending of the hal. Okay, we will not do anything with the upadha here. Okay, there is nothing with upadha. Upadha is the penultimate letter. Okay, upadha ach, the penultimate ach. Ach is ayunduluk, eong, ayauch. So all the swaras. So this point of time is very, I'm worried about those students who have connected after a long time. So maybe they have they can connect, they cannot connect. It's like a little difficult this thing to decide. That's why I'm giving you quick inputs. But for those students, I just warn them that you have to work double. Please work a little more to clear your basics. Come back and connect with those older concepts. Go through the previous Anuvada Pradeepa lessons and do all this with simultaneously. You have to do this course, that course, and brushing up the concepts. Whatever. I don't want you to go through all the courses, all the lessons, but at least be aware of certain things called, they are very basic things. Okay. So these Ardha Dhatuka Lakaras are 6. There are 4 Sarva Dhatuka Lakaras and 6 Ardha Dhatuka Lakaras. So lut is the bhavita. So this is the Bhave Prayoga. Rut bhavishyate bhavishyate. Lung abhavi. Rung abhavishyata abhavishyata. Ashirling bhavishishta bhavishishta. Okay, and lit babhove. Let me give you a good news. Okay? The small good news are there in between. Don't worry. So all of Bhagini, how can we do? No. Don't even worry about it. This Ardha Dhatuka Lakara set of rupas, the 6 lakaras, we said that it will be Atmanepada ending, right? Now, most of the times, they coincide with their Atmanepada non-Karmani or Bhave forms. I'll come back again. The Karmani and Bhave take the Atmanepada Pratyayas. There are non-karmani, that is normal kartari atmanepada forms, isn't it? Like bhuyate is the, actually bhavati will be the form. There will be no bhavate. Okay, harati. So let us take hrudhatu, it is a ubhayapadi. So there is a harati form which is parasmayapadi, there is a harate form which is atmanepadi, and hriyate form which is karmani or bhave. Okay, so like that there are 3 forms, right? Now what I am saying is the second and third forms, that is the harate and hriyate forms, are sometimes similar in case of Ardha Dhatuka Lakaras. You can check this. You can check this. I don't boast it. I don't say, oh, it's 100%. No, it's not 100%. It changes at lung and ashirling sometimes. But most of the times, if you observe, okay, these forms are all almost like Atmanepadi. And one more correction. From the previous learning, I want to correct one point. Most students missed it. Even I missed it. Even I missed, like when I was studying, I was a student. Everybody misses it. Like when in the beginning we teach Sanskritam, people want to encourage, they want to be very friendly to the students and make Sanskritam connectable. That's why they don't disclose certain realities. They say yak is the pratyaya for karmani and bhave, for all, which is not true. Yak is taken only by the sarvadhatuka lakaras. That's why I had made this, distinction. Yak is accepted. Do you find yak here? What is yak, by the way? For the beginners, this is called yak. Bhu is the dhatu. Yak is the pratyaya which indicates the karmani or bhave. Okay, and there is a atmanepadi termination. Here also, abhu yata. Okay, so this is how it happens. Now this ya is not found in any of this if you observe. You can study bhavita, bhavita. Where is ya? There is no ya. And this is shya. This is a part of rung lakara, sorry. Hey, this is not rung. Yeah, this is rung. I'm sorry. Rit. Okay, this ya is here. There is a ya here. Two places there is ya. But that is a part of rit and rung. Okay, it's not a part of the karmani or bhave ya. Be careful about the steps inside a verb form in Sanskritam. Become more and more sensitive towards the varna inside. I always speak of Anupurvi. Okay, I have not undermined it in your minds, inside your minds, inside your buddhi, in the thinking. Keep the varna level clarity very much. When I said there is no ya in the ardhatukas, students say, hey, what is she saying? There is bhavishyate, bhavishyate, abhavishyata. Ya is there. Is she missing it? No, I'm not missing it. The shya or the sya happen to be the part of the lut lakara and the ring lakara. It is a part of the lakara, not coming from outside. Here, this is not a part of lakara and still it is coming. That is why only sarvadhatuka lakaras accept the yak. I did not make it a point inside for explanation. I am just giving it out of the rupas and this. Okay. Now, these coincide. Like if you see bhavita, that is also like lutlakara, parasmaipadi is also bhavita. Atmanepadi is also bhavita. Karmani prayoga is also bhavita. Bhavishyate, this is like atmanepadi form, normal atmanepadi form. Abhavi, this will be definitely different. Lung lakara is a little a little attention grabbing. I don't say it is tough, it is concentrated, it is complex. No, those are all wrong words. It is a little attention seeking place where you have to be careful. That's a little place where there is no friction and you'll just slide down. Okay, there is a danger of falling down when it is too sliding. So when I say this rule, you say, oh, the same like Atmanepada form. Wow, wonderful. Then let's go. No, it's not like that. So you have to be careful. Normal Atmanepada form and the Karmani form little differ. It definitely at the Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. And meanwhile, let me again remind you that these are the only forms we are going to use for the bhave. We are not going to touch bhuyate, bhuyate, bhuyante. No, it is not required at all. I'll come back again. Because the bhave rupas deal with only Prathama Purusha Ekavachana forms, we are not going to deal with all the vachanas of this, all the purushas of this. We have nothing to do. Maya bhuyate, tvaya bhuyate, tena bhuyate. Again, I am coming back. Taya bhuyate. Everybody bhuyate only. Taihi bhuyate. Atmabhihi bhuyate. Yushmabhihi bhuyate. There is only one bhuyate. There are no bhuyate, bhuyate at all. People give it by mistake or by adat. क्या बोलते हैं उसको अभ्यास. By the abhyasa, by the practice, they just give it. But there are no forms which we have to work with at all. These are the only forms for all of the Tritiya Vibhaktis, all of the person. Like we have all the Namapadas, we have all the Sarvanamas. In all those cases, these are the only forms that we are going to use. I hope this is clear with you. Okay, so you can study this. Meanwhile, I'll see there are two questions. Let me just check. In Kannada, ಅವನಿಂದ ನಾದ ಇತ್ತು or ಅವನಿಂದ ಪಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು. Thank you so much. Yeah, they are a part of sya. Correct. Yeah, you have understood that. Very good, very good. Ast. So these are the two things I have dealt. Now we'll go ahead and we'll see the Vanda Dhatu. I have taken one Parasmaipadi Dhatu, how it changes into like the Bhave Prayoga. Now we'll see Vanda Dhatu Rupas. In the Sarvadhatuka Lakaras, Vandyate, Avandyata, Vandyatam, Vandyeta. Okay, all this. Remember, lat, lung, lot, vidhiling. So just by heart this, okay? Lat, lung, lot, vidhiling. Lat, lung, lot, vidhiling. Lat, lung, lot, vidhiling are the Sarvadhatuka Lakara. Rest are all Ardhatukas. You know what happens. I'm not like commenting anybody. But I'm really worried about students, okay? What happens is in the beginning, just like Karmani Bhave are same, like that, they only teach us Sarvadhatuka Lakara. They don't teach us Ardhatuka Lakara. We do it ourselves. At no point of time in the Sanskritam teaching, the Ardhatuka Lakaras come out. They don't take the Gana Pratyaya, that is one thing. And see in the Bhave and Karmani, how they are working very differently. If you do not know in the Parasmaipadi itself, how can you learn the Atmanepadi, the Karmani, the Bhave? How can you? So be careful. Okay, one thing I will tell you. When you want to learn something, the knowledge will come to you. You should have the craving. The level of like when you want to earn money, when you want to like learn something, when you want to achieve something in your office, in your whatever applies to whatever skill, like you want to learn swimming, you want to learn shuttle, you want to learn badminton, any sport, like mountaineering, nothing happens in one go. People who teach should be careful regarding this. So they don't tell, oh, mountaineering, you can never do it in your life. Just go home and eat and sleep. They will not say this. Oh, it's easy. Let's come, give it a try. Just give it a try. He says, oh, can you hold this rope? Can you just go 2 steps? See, how are you falling down? So whatever the training requires, I never did the mountaineering course anyway. So maybe they will be doing like this. So they don't give you all the complexities of it, all the dangers of it. Varna, wo bhag jayenge, people will run away. That is why they don't teach you Ardhatuka Lakaras and Saradhatuka Lakaras separately. But at this point of time, I think you are ready. Now the basic knowledge is done. Now the only thing is whatever you have learned, now make vibhagas. We are not learning anything new, but you have learned about the Lakaras without knowing Sarvadhatuka, Ardhatuka distinction. But now you have to do it for the Rupas to be very clear and distinct in your mind. There should be like different blocks. There should be like the relation should be there, but at the same time, you should know inside an apartment, one main door is there, second main door is there. You should know that this goes into a different house, this goes into a different house. Oh, this is apartment, one apartment. Like that, all the lakaras, yes, correct, they're all same. But there are saradhatuka, ardhatuka. Saradhatukas take gana pratyaya, ardhatukas don't take gana pratyaya. Okay, so they are affecting. They are affecting us. Okay, so that's why you should be careful. Again, pandita, the ta, tarav, taraha kind of. Then ta say like that it goes. Look, I'm not here to teach you lakaras, so I'm not going into details. You can take two things like one is Samsadhani, one is ashtadhyay.com. And there are many places I am seeing that people are just giving this information generated, but don't go for all the websites whichever give you this information. I'm seeing that people are just searching randomly. They're taking whatever is coming their way. Please don't do that. Not that they give you wrong information, but nobody checked it. Okay, ashtadhyay.com comes from the Vyakaranas, those who know Vyakarana. They're not just like, beginner Sanskritam like Dugdham Patre Asti, etc. They are not kind of such students. They have done the Siddhanta Kaumudi, they have done the Mahabhashyam, they have done. So from that, they are developing these tools. So I'm not advertising or I'm not against the others who do not I don't know if they're following the rules or not. So I caution you at this point of time because some students are really smart. They are like becoming like very much accustomed to certain websites and all. Might be they have also developed some kind of apnatva. But don't go for that. Go for the authentic websites. Ashtadhyay.com, Samsadhani. They have worked very much on from the background to give you this. So for these, I want you all to check at least the homework. Now I give you some homework from time to time. You can note it down. It will be for your good. open at least 5 to 10 dhatus, any number according to your time. I don't pressurize you, but minimum 5 dhatus. Go through and in ashtadhyayi.com, they are not arranged like sarvadhatuka, ardhadhatuka at all. You have to pick up first there will be lat, then there will be lit, then there will be another lakara. After that, then the 3 lakaras come, the lung, lot, and vidhiling. Like that, they have arranged. They will give lut first. So that arrangement you have to check. Note down for 5 dhatus to 10 dhatus, the Prathama Purusha Ekavachana forms in the Karmani Prayogas. And compare them with the Atmanepadi forms, at least 5. This will give you an insight into how the form is working. See, I'll tell you the course and exam are much simpler than what I'm teaching. But my concept, my whole point of teaching you something is to make you experts in that. Not just beginners, not just, okay, working knowledge. Not just working knowledge. No, it's not a working. I'm giving you 100%. Whatever I know, I'm giving you everything. If there is something beyond, then I'm sorry for that. Okay, whatever, however, I have achieved until this, I'm going to give you all that. So do this homework. And coming back again, go to ashtadhyayi.com for some authentic source or take a book. Pick up 5 dhatus to 10 dhatus, whichever number you are comfortable. Pick up the Prathama Purusha Ekavachana forms in the Karmani Prayogas. Okay, and compare them with their corresponding Atmanepadi Prayogas and do it according to Sarvadhatuka and Ardhadhatuka division, which is not available in the website readily. You have to pick up with, caution. Pick up the correct one and write them down. You will feel very happy once you do this, because I felt very happy when I was preparing these things. Okay. Now, this form will be very attractive. Okay. So this form, like, people use a lot for the past tense. They like, once you use this, it's like, wow, is a Pandita, you're a scholar. You'll get that, all that, kiritas on your head. The mukutas will be put. You'll enjoy that kind of. So learn these lung lakara forms just like that you learn, and you will feel very happy when you do the prayogas. Okay, you will feel happy. These are the forms. Okay, I'm reading them down, reading them out. The lut lakara will have vandita, rit will have vandishyate, lung will have avandi, rung will have avandishyata, ashirling will have vandishishta, lit will have vavande. So ashirling and lung, a little lung, sorry, not g, lung, it will be a little different. Okay. Yeah, sarvadhatuka and ardhadhatuka lakaras. I'm taking questions now. So sarvadhatuka lakaras are those which accept gana pratyaya. Those which follow the dashagani, bhuadigana, adadigana, etc. And their vikarana pratyayas, they always have them. I have taken bhuadigana dhatus only. Like bhu also was bhuadigana, vand also is bhuadigana. For example, if I take nash will be divadigana. So nashyate, nashyete, okay, like that. So then we have like svadigana, sunoti, like that. So this, but bhave prayogas are entirely different. They don't follow the gana. So not the ganas are only for sarvadhatuka lakaras. In that, I mean, there are many things which do not follow the gana. So people carry this gana with them wherever they go. No, you need not. Okay, like when we go for a travel, we don't carry our cots, our fridge, refrigerator, our stove, etc. We don't carry everywhere. There will be provided by the place where we go. So like that. Okay, so this sarvadhatuka lakaras are those which pertain to the gana pratyaya they accepted. Ardhatuka lakaras, that is 6 lakaras which are mentioned here, they do not take the gana pratyaya at all. They work with the dhatu directly. Okay, how they work, it is a different vibhaga. I have taught in the Anuvada Pradeepa-1 course. You can go there. Okay, I have told one more time. Repeat the homework. Okay, you can you go through? I mean, I'll give you written. One thing I'll do, I'll write in the group. Okay, so once I tell, I will write in the group. Okay, now let us go ahead. This is like the, I have tried to give you the Tritiya forms. We are going to work with 5 kinds of words, which can be the subject of the sentence. The karta of the sentence can be 5. Note down: namapadas, sarvanamas, visheshanas, kridantas, sankhya's. Okay. All these will take their trutiya for the karta in the Bhave Prayoga. So the karma will become prathama in the karmani. That case is not there here because you don't have karma at all. Okay, that is why I am dealing with namapadas, sarvanamas, visheshanas, not I, everybody, all the language will deal with namapadas, sarvanamas, visheshanas, kridantas and avyayas as the subject of the sentence. Now all those things will take their trutiya ekavachana. Okay, so I am coming to that forms. I am trying to give you how these things work. So tritiya vibhakti of tad pumlinga is tena, in the ekavachana tabhyam taihi. But again I remind you that whatever the subject number be, the dhatu form will not change. The kriya pada in the bhave prayoga will not change. Taihi bhuyate, tabhihi bhuyate. Okay, tabhyam bhuyate, etaihi bhuyate, etabhyam bhuyate. So the bhuyate will not change. This will all change. So how many number of people are there? If it is one person, one subject, then we'll use the ekavachanam. When it is more than one, it can be two. That is, then we'll use the dvivachanam. More than two, it can be three and more bahuvachanam. For that, we use these forms. Okay. So you all know this, but I've just put it systematically in one place. Then etat, idam. Tat, etat we covered. Idam and others we are covering here. Anena abhyam ebhihi. Anaya abhyam abhihi. Anena abhyam ebhihi. Amuya amubhyam amubhihi. Amuna amubhyam amibhihi. Amuna amubhyam amibhihi. So these are the four sarvanama padas. Okay. Then we come to nama padas. Nama padas are like again pumlingas, strilingas and napumsakalingas. So in the pumlinga, the tritiya vibhakti rupas are ramena, like akaranta. Here I have written apum rama, ipum hari, upum guru, rupum pitru, tupum marut. So I put only till tupum, but you can also take sa ending. It will be a little different. Okay, like rajan. So it will be rajnya, rajabhyam, rajabhihi. Okay, like that. You can learn those. So Marut will represent all the halantas. You can prepare. This is another homework. Homework number 2. Find the trutiya forms in all the 3 vachanas for other halanta ending words. At least 5 kinds of halanta ending words. Okay, hal ending words. I'll come back. Find out the trutiya vibhakti forms in all the 3 vachanas for hal ending words. Hal ending pratipadikas. Okay. This too I will write. Okay. Don't worry. I will write down. Remind me. If I forget, you remind me. Then. So this is how the Tritiya Vibhakti works. This is very important. Because we have to construct the sentences. We have to work with sentences. You should know. Okay. Then we'll come to Strilingas. Now Pumlingas, there are only like 4 I have taken. Others are also there. I will show you something also. I'll show you something which I have already shown in the first course. I'll again show you that. Now this is like this Strilinga will have like A, I, U, R. And there are more A, I, like O is there, but O is also there. Yes, I'll show you. So all these will have the Tritiya Vibhakti form, so on and so forth as you see on the screen. So everybody, like if you take Bhuyate, all these forms will take only Bhuyate. Okay. Then we'll have Napumsakalinga forms like this. Phalena phalabhyam phalaihi, dadhna dadhibhyam dadivi. So ikaranta, ukaranta, rukaranta and takaranta. Okay. So there are like, before this, I want to show you that vibhakti thing. And I will share that document with you all. Okay. And you can use it for your studies in all the days to come. I hope you'll enjoy it. I have prepared it with great love for the students of Sanskritam. Okay, I'll show you. Yes, I think I showed for the new students. I want to show it. If I think old students know it, yeah. Where is the share? Share is here. So I have to reshare this thing and this thing. Okay. So here is your, lo and behold, here comes your forms. Okay. So you cannot see anything. I know that you cannot see anything. 1 minute. Let me see what is she. It is seen. Yes, the same one I am showing you. Right now, I'll increase the font size. Then you'll say, wow. If you don't say that, you have not enjoyed it. Okay. Be ready for what is coming your way. I really enjoyed working on this. Okay. So there is one document which I have prepared, dedicated to all my students in the future also. The Shabdarupas. So what I did is I've put the Pumlinga here. 1 minute. This will be better. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So the Pumlinga Ekavachanam forms are here. You'll see all the vibhaktis, all the like akaranta, ikaranta, ukaranta, rikaranta, aikaranta, okaranta, ukaranta. If anything is remaining, I'll come back to that. Chakaranta, jakaranta, they're all like in this color, all are vowel endings. In this color, they are all like hull endings, okay, consonant endings. These are the pratyaya ending. There is a little difference between the tradition teachers I have seen in the Shabdamanjari, etc. That the endings a little different. They mix up the pratyantas and the halantas. I don't do it. I teach both of them separately. And there are like specials. They are not taught much, but they are there. They do exist. All these forms are available with Vyoma, the book, in the book form, the Shabda Rupa Sangraha. You can buy that book. And I have developed this digital version of it. Now, I'm talking about Tritiya Vibhakti. What all you have to do is go through these forms. And these are the model words, as I told you, Upakalpana Vidhana. Now, Ramena will be like same like Krishnena, like na and na will change. That's all. The Natva concept will come. I did not put it on the like the in the PPT, but there is a Natva form also. There is something the Natva will be affected in the Tritiya form. I'll also add that in my this thing. Okay, give me 1 moment. I'll note down this point. Meanwhile, keep seeing this. Okay, so add Natva point. So when it is Tritiya Vibhakti, always the Natva matters. Okay, then so with like Guru is there. Then there is Asu. Asu means prana. So Asuna. Then Pitra, like that Bhratra, like Jamatra, like that. Raya, there are certain words which are I endings and all. They are rare, a little rare. And then Chakaranta, Payo, Mucha, Vanija, other Ja endings also. You can take the model words from the Vyoma book and you can practice. Maruta, Suhruda, Buddha, Atmana. So like that Rajna, Tadrusha, Chandramasa, Anaduha, okay, Kartra, Bhavata, Karat. So I'm showing you just one. And in the same manner, until we have like Pumlinga Dvivachanas are all there, all the Tritiya Vibhaktis you can map. Then there is like Pumlinga Bahuvachanam, all the Tritiya Vibhaktis you can observe, okay. Like Ramaihi, Haribhihi, Gurubhihi, Pitrubhihi. I cannot make a PDF of this. That's why I'll send you the Excel. Please don't say that we don't have the app in the mobile, etc. Please find it out yourself. I cannot make a PDF of it. I have tried 101 times. It's not working. If anybody has a solution, they can give me. They can prepare a PDF out of it. However, how the Excel is looking, the PDF should look like this. It's not happening. So I'm giving you directly. Now there are Sarvanama Shabdas of Pumlinga. Again, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. Like you can say Sarva, Purva, Anya, Vishwa. Tad, Etad, Idam, Adas. Then Kim, Yad, Asmad, Yushmad. You can see the color differences just to mark the little small differences they have. Then Sarvanama Shabdas, Pumlinga, Bahuvachana. Then Strilinga, Ekavachana. Now we need this line. Ramaya, Matya, Nadya, Dhenva, Vadva, Swasra, Raya, Gava. So all this. So this is going to be your subject in the sentence. So these Tritiya Vibhaktis, you have to work with it. Okay. So the Dvivachanas and then the Bahuvachanas. Okay. So all the Vibhaktis in one place. I have done it error free as much as possible. If there are errors, please let me know. I will correct them. I've corrected it twice or thrice, but still there might be issues. You always put a book, like you can have the Shabdamanjari book or the Vyomas. Like Vyomas is the best. They have done it very wonderfully, systematically. You can use that book. Okay, so Sarvanama Shabdas in the Strilinga, then the Napumsakalinga, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana, and the Sarvanama Shabdas. Okay, so this is how the document is made. You can use the Tritiya Bhakti forms and all the Vibhakti forms, whatever. I will share this document with you. Okay, this is how things are. Now I am stopping to share this and I'll go to the this one. So these forms you can have from there, but even that document is not exhaustive, isn't it? That document is also not exhaustive because we have put only model words there. If any other model words come up, I think I have covered all the model words. Like the word who ending puminga, we have swabhu. Then we have like swayambhu, not bhasmi, swayambhu. Like for such words you can add. So more words, like if you come across them, you can work with them. Now, there are like, now the topic is changing. Let me see if there are any questions. Yes, I'll share. That's what I said. This is all for you people only. I have done this. Basmati Garu, don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Krishnan ji, thank you so much. I'll correct that. Yes, I'll share. Sure. Before you ask, my opening statement is this for students, so it will come to you. Okay. Anyway, then there are certain, see, our elders, we should first thank them. We are not the first people to learn Sanskritam. Sanskritam was there eras before, not ages, eras. Okay, like so many, how many thousands and thousands of years, crores of years passed. We don't even know when the Sanskrit started to come into being and existence. The elders are very like graceful and they are very like generous for us. They observe certain things and they try to give them in small packets so that we have the benefit of knowledge, of learning in an easier manner. They do the work for us. What all we have to do is just quickly gobble it. Like Amma has prepared all the lunch, cooking is done. She also put it in the plate. Now we have to eat. That's all. So such karikas are there. So a karika and a shloka differ at a point where the shloka is a general verse, but karika is a shastra concept imbibed. What you call inside it is there. It is put inside. Okay, the shastra concept put inside this capsule like a capsule. Karika is a shastric concept coming to you in a capsule form, in a verse form. लज्जा सत्ता स्थिति जागरणं वृद्धि क्षय भय जीवित मरण कौटिल्योत्सुक्य भ्रमयत्न ग्लानि जरा सामर्थ्य क्षरण शांति ध्वनि मज्जन वैकल्य जृंभण रंभण रोदन हसन शयन क्रीडा रुचि दीप्त्यर्थम धातुगणं तम कर्मक माहुः. I don't explain anything now because the last line will give you what this is all about. The akarmaka dhatu gana. See, dhatus don't work individually in any language, okay, for that matter. In Sanskritam, there are many paryaya padas. I have told you about that in the previous like introductory class. Now here, the karika kara, we don't know who did it, okay? Whoever did it, thanks to them. There are many such karikas. I mean, giving some such concept in a very easy manner. They have exhaustively done this to give you which arthaka dhatus take akarmaka. So lajjarthakas, not only lajjate, but all lajjata, vrida, all that. Satta, to be, the bhu, as, vid, varta, etc. Vrit, etc. Sthiti, same. Jagaranam, jagridhatu and others, like Uttha, uttasthi, like the upasarga added also. Then vriddhi, vridhyartaka, vardhate, etc. Kshaya, kshayate, kshinati, all those. And then they belong to whatever gana, we will take that in the te form, t form. So bhayarthaka, so like bibheti, all those. Jivita, jivati, maranam, mriyate, and all other. Like there are many words which denote. There is one beautiful work called Akhyata Chandrika, which gives the paryaya vachis of the dhatus. I mean, all the dhatus which are arthakas. So and so arthakas, they are put there. There is one work which happened. I'll try to see that and share with you. I'll note down this. So Akhyata Chandrika, first I have to see that I didn't. They prepared something useful for students. I have done some work on it and they use that work in something. So I will share that with you. Okay. I have noted it down. I'll not forget now. So in that, what all you have to keep your learn this first. There is no like choice. Learn this. That's all. So Shanti Arthakas, Dhvani Arthakas, Majjana Arthakas, Vaikalya Arthakas, Jrumbhana. Okay. So all this like Shayana, all these are the Akarmaka dhatus. I will not explain this anyway because all the words are self-explanatory. Now we'll go to the like this one. Yeah, I've tried to put all them. Yeah, all the dhatus are put here. Okay. Sorry. The question here. Ashtadhyaya website. Yeah, okay. Akhyata Chandrika, that is that. There's a different work I'm talking of. Okay. They have put from our work. I'll give you that. Then there's like how the yak is happening. That's why I have divided it into sarvadhatuka, ardhadhatuka. In the lat, it is like ya, you can see. And in the like, sorry, in the sarvadhatuka, it is yak coming out. The yak is not here. The same thing in the table form I have tried to put. Nothing new here. Okay, you can just study them in a one simple manner, how it is forming. So there is something to show you the Bhave Prayoga, but here there is nothing. Okay, so you have to be careful with the Prayoga. That is the important. Like Babhuve can be the Atmanepada form, Babhuve can be the Bhave Prayoga form. Now, what is the point here? What is the point of difference? I'll add it in the presentation. Point of difference at for Atmanepada and Parasmapada. Can anybody tell you? You keep guessing. I'll not like ask you anybody formally. But for Atmanepada and Bhave, what will be the factor which you'll identify? Oh, this is not Atmanepada simple, but this is a Bhave Prayoga. You can find it out through the Karta. Okay? Find the Karta. The Karta will answer things. If the Karta is in Trutiya, then there is Bhave Prayoga. If the Karta is in Prathama, then that is Kartari Prayoga, that is Samanya Atmanepada. Okay, I'll come back again. The question was, how will you identify if the Rupam of the Bhave and Rupam of the Atmanepada simple, the plain Atmanepada are same, then how are we going to identify that in a sentence? The answer is, identify the Karta. If the Karta is in Trutiya, there is a Bhave Prayoga. If the Karta is non-Trutiya, that is in the Prathama Vibhakti, then that is a simple Atmanepada Prayoga. Okay. There are at least three more Karmarthaka Kridantas, Bhutarthaka and Karmani. The Tavyat is in the Ajnartha. So they are Karmani things, okay? Not just Bhave, but Karmani and Bhave. Both we can use it. We'll see how it works in the Bhave also. If it is applicable, we'll take it. Otherwise, we'll leave it. Okay? Then, in your book, in the like Anuvada Pradeepa printed book, these are all the dhatus given. As bhu. So for these karmavachya rupas are given. Asyate, klishyate, kshiyate, charyate, chalyate, jagaryate, jivyate, tushyate, trasyate, druyate, nandyate, nashyate, nidrayate, bhuyate, mudyate. Okay, like this. Then mriyate, rajyate, ruhyate, lajyate, vrutyate, vrudhyate, vepyate, shayyate. Okay, all these. Shvasyate, sthiyate, supyate. Okay, until here our lesson is done, right? Then we'll start with the question like sentences like this. So this will be the first sentence we'll deal with in the next class. So I've divided this lesson, this course, it has two parts. One is explanatory part, one is the exercise part. We'll try to finish off the exercises quickly, and we can have some discussion. We can have some doubt session. We will see how it goes. I think we can take half an hour for that and half an hour for the discussions. Okay, let's see how it goes. And yeah, let me just give you a what you call as Simhavalokanam. So we had started with the prayogas are of three kinds. No, they are not. They are divided into sakarmakas and akarmakas. Then the Bhave Prayoga points, I have told it is like Karmavachya 50-50, like some points match, some points don't. Atmanepadi Pratyas are there. And I have shown you the like how the Tritiya forms work. And I have shown you Sarvadhatuka, Ardhatuka, Lakaras and Bhave Rupas. These are all the only forms. You have to take only Pratham Purusha Ekavachana. Okay, that point also I'll note down. Pratham Purusha Ekavachana only. Okay, so that is homework you have noted down. Now Vandadhatu, and then I have shown you the Tritiya forms of so many words which are simple. Like they are very, very popular words I have shown. Then I have shown you the Vibhakti Pratyas for other endings also. There are two Karikas which show what are the Akarmaka Dhatus, which the meaning based. Then I mentioned Akhyata Chandrika. Okay, so then we have like Itara Karmarthaka Krutantas. So with this, I finished the class. And now the class is open for questions. You can raise hands or yeah, in the attendees I'll see and I'll open. No questions? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can raise hands, right? I'll see the raise hands and then. Astu. Then we'll close the class. I'll give all the information in the WhatsApp group, okay? Whatever I taught, I'll give you. Astu then, Shubhamastu to you all. Let us all meet on Thursday. Thursday, same time. Just have some preparation. Go through do the homework and get the book. Whatever is told to you in the class, please follow them. Whatever percentage you can. If I say 5 dhatus, if I say 10 dhatus, at least 5. If I say 5, at least 3. Please work on them. And you need not show me, that's for your understanding. We can, like, I cannot afford corrections and all, so I'm really sorry. The samaya bhavaha only, that's the reason. So I can support you to some extent, I cannot in others. Okay? Astu. Shubham bhuyat. I am closing the lesson with the swasti. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. One more thing, I have not given you the WhatsApp link, right? If anybody are like new in this class, I want to give you the WhatsApp link. Yeah, it's like invite group link, copy link, and chat here. The chat I am giving. So please join the group. If you haven't done, oh sorry, no, sorry, it's everyone. Yeah. Now the link comes to you. You can join this group if you haven't done it before. I'll keep it for 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah, oh, so many are not there. They are joining so quickly. I'm really, yeah, good that I gave it. Because otherwise you'll miss the contents. Okay, even next time also I'll give it for in the beginning only, so that. Astu. Shubham bhuyat. Harihi Om. Namo Namaha.